welcome back to the channel. So this week we don't really have anything going on, so I'm gonna just kind of almost like document, I guess, this week and what we do. I did want to show you some things that I got recently because I did get some packages. I was super excited for these things. I already put them up. I already took them out of the boxes and everything, but I want to show you kind of what we got recently. So first of all, we got some lights for out in the living room. These are what they look like. They're battery powered, which is really cool. I could just charge them and then put them up, but we still have to put them up on the wall. And we're gonna have them like parallel to each other on side of the TV, but I put them here for now. They're just sitting there. But I also got this lamp. I have a new lamp next to my whole setup here. It's kind of a mess, but I have a lamp so that I can have some like light while I'm playing games because I like to shut my blinds so that it's not blaring on the computer screens. And I also got this cute little table lamp. It's one of the candle ones, obviously, because I have my candle on it, but when you turn it on it like melts the candle, and it's supposed to be better for candles. And I believe the reason for that is because it melts like all of the wax, instead of when you have the wicks lit, usually they just melt the middle and they don't melt the sides, which is kind of annoying. But this should evenly melt it so that you use all of the candle instead of like middle part. We got that, and then I also got, you can't really see it, but I got a mattress topper. It's supposed to help make the bed a little bit softer, which I've been having crazy back issues and back pain. So hopefully that helps. It was really nice last night. Alrighty, so it is the next day. And I just kind of woke up, so ignore my voice because it is a little raspy. But before I made my bed, I wanted to show you kind of what the mattress topper looked like. So as you can see, this is like the mattress topper part. It has like this like square shape to like, I don't know what you would call this. Sorry about all the hair. You know, all the hair, but this is pretty much what it looks like. It actually has been so nice because it does make it a little bit softer, which is what I wanted, because I feel like something about this has been making my back hurt, and I don't know if it's been a mixture of this and stress, or like, I don't know if I hurt my back and stuff, I don't know. But my back has been hurting, so I've been wanting to get a mattress topper for a while, and I finally decided to, because we had taxes come in and I got paid and all this stuff, so I was like, I have the money for it, so let me go ahead and put some down for this. And I really like it. I think it's really helped, and it also makes it really hard to get out of bed now, which, oh well, it kind of already was like, I don't want to get out of. It's been really nice. It's gonna be pretty hot today. I think we're supposed to be sitting in about like 70 to 80 degrees now, which is really weird because it just snowed. We just had snow, but I mean, that's pretty normal for us to have such like bipolar weather. It is what it is, but today's supposed to be really nice, and I'm kind of thinking about just doing a quick clean. I really enjoy having the balcony door open when I'm cleaning, just to let in some of that fresh air and stuff. Hopefully it's fresh air. It just makes me feel good. I don't know, something about cleaning in the morning and then having like the windows open and like breeze coming through and putting an incense down, it just makes me happy. I don't know. We're gonna do a lot of that stuff. I have to make sure I check on my plants too, because I don't think I've checked on them in a while and they've just been sitting there. So we'll check to see if they're dry and we'll water them. But yeah, and I also have been wanting to do a tarot reading, so I probably will get up to do that at some point. And then I also have laundry I have to do today. So this morning is gonna be mostly cleaning and organizing things again. It was really nice because I got to take my parents out Sunday night for my mom's birthday, and I was very, very excited for that. We had a really good time. I was telling Emmanuel, I was like, this is this type of stuff that I want to be able to do, is like take care of my family and take care of the people I love just in general, whether it be like other partners, him, you know, my sibling, friends, really anybody that's kind of in my circle. And so getting to take them out somewhere that was actually like, it was a nice restaurant, was super nice, and I want to hopefully be able to do that more often. So my birthday's coming up, and I've been kind of thinking, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to have like a full-blown birthday party? Do we want to go somewhere to eat? And I honestly kind of want to do something here at our apartment and invite people over to share my birthday. I'm just like debating on how I want to do that, but we'll see. I'm excited. I'm gonna be turning 22 this month, but that's not for a while still because my birthday is at the very last of March. But that's okay. We have time to kind of think things through, and that's kind of why I want to keep it as clean as possible so I don't have to go and deep clean a whole bunch of stuff if I do decide to have people over. But I usually clean every weekend, so our apartment's never that much of a mess. I still need to go eat. I'm gonna go ahead and probably make a coffee and maybe some bagels. Hello. So it is another night. This is actually, I'm gonna be going back to work tomorrow, so it's the night before I go back to work. And I have the house to myself right now, which is really not common. Emmanuel ended up going with a friend to a hockey game, I think, I don't remember. But I get the house to myself, which is, I haven't been able to do apartment to myself since we've moved. So I'm like kind of don't really know what to do with myself, and at the same time, I'm just gonna do pretty much what I normally do. But it feels good. It feels good to kind of chill, and I kind of want to just get stuff done. So there's a couple of things that I want to do. I want to order food first of all. I kind of want to get Taco Bell, so I think I'm gonna order some Taco Bell. And then while the Taco Bell is being delivered, I'm gonna like kind of just clean the living room and stuff. I need to get the dishwasher going. And then I just came out of the shower, so I pretty much just have all of those things, and then also stuff for tomorrow when I go to work. So I have to get my lunch ready, and then I have to pick out an outfit for tomorrow. But those should be pretty simple, and I think it'll be pretty quick. We have a lot of leftovers, but I don't, like, some of them have been in the fridge for a while, so I think I'm gonna clean out some of the leftovers that have been in there too long. And then I'm gonna do some dishes. And I also want to do a tarot reading tonight. It's been a while since I've done one, and I just feel kind of called to do it. I kind of want a moment to myself of just quiet, which I feel like I haven't been really allowing myself to have for a while. And I think the reason for that is because I've been getting a lot of stuff done. So like a lot of today was getting a lot of editing finished, and then also obviously doing this video, but it was mostly editing. I haven't really gotten off my computer at all today. I've been on it all day just doing editing. And that's not even an exaggeration. I've literally been on it all day long doing editing, so. Look at how long the side shave that I've been growing out is. So I just shaved my sides today, as you can see. So it's actually a lot easier to tell how long they are, but these are my side shaves. Isn't that kind of crazy? I will say they're definitely to the spot where they're annoying, because when I go to work, I need to put my hair up in a bun. They do not want to go up into a bun. I always have to like brush them back and make sure they go into the hairnet that we have to wear. But hopefully, they're getting to the point where I can finally also put them back, because I feel like they're getting really long, and I'm excited to finally be able to put them back into a bun whenever I need to, because it's getting annoying having to like brush my hair out, and I don't know, it's just been a mess. So I'm like so excited for them to finally be long enough. On a sad note though, I lost a lot of my nails, so I only have these two that are pretty long now. So I think I'm just gonna clip them and try to grow them out again, because my nails are just so weak that it's really hard to keep them this long, because they just snap and then they just die. So I think I'm just gonna clip what's left and then file them down, and we'll just regrow again. I need to find something that will help with them growing, because I don't feel like any of the things I've tried have worked, but maybe I'm just not doing it like enough times, or maybe it's just not that product that's working for me, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and clip them, because when they're fragile like this, they're really annoying, because then they bend for like everything. So like even when like I'm just making my bed or something, I constantly have them like bending backwards, and that is just so uncomfortable. I'm just kind of tired of it. I'm hoping that at some point I'll find something that'll help them grow, or like at least get stronger. But so far I haven't been very successful, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing, because they have been growing. I need to stop messing with them, and I think the problem that I have is that I'm constantly biting on them, especially when they start to break. It just makes it like 10 times worse, and just makes me want to bite them. So if I can keep them fairly tame, I think that I can keep myself from messing with them. They have to stop snapping. Alrighty, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and order some food real quick. I was thinking Taco Bell just because we've had McDonald's a couple of times in the past couple of weeks. Just like twice. But I don't really want that. I was thinking about Subway, and then I thought about Taco Bell. I was like, I kind of want Taco Bell, so I guess I'll order some of that. I honestly never eat Taco Bell because I just honestly never really think about it. Like all the options that I have near me are usually what I'd go for instead of Taco Bell. But for some reason tonight, I just feel like Taco Bell sounds good. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that. And then I wanted to also make my lunch for tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll go ahead and get the dishes done, and we'll just start it. It's not very full, but I prefer to get the dishes that we do have in there cleaned, because we don't have very many dishes. Like, we still kind of need to go and get more bowls and plates, but we don't ever have people over, so it's never really a problem until we're not doing dishes that much. So we'll figure it out. Maybe eventually we'll go and get more plates or like silverware and stuff, but right now it's just not a priority. Also, my lips have been super dry recently. It's kind of really starting to bug me because I hate having my lips be so... It's starting to really bug me because I have lip piercings, so it makes it kind of worse whenever I have really dry lips because all around my piercings get super dry and then they get kind of sore. But recently I've just been putting on a ton of chapstick constantly to hope that it helps, but I really don't think it's helping. I don't know what to do different. I've even tried putting 2 different chapsticks on the same time and I don't feel like that's even really helped. Hopefully whatever, I think it's just the air. Hopefully that will kind of stop, but I have a feeling it won't. So I'm gonna have to get something either stronger or just deal with it because this sucks. I don't like having super chapped lips. So it just took me like 30 minutes to order from Taco Bell because I take forever to do this. I got 3 things. But now I'm like, do I want to? Because first of all, they took the thing that I wanted off the menu, so it's different now. But also, the delivery time is an hour to an hour in like 15 minutes. So, you know, I'm starting to think maybe Taco Bell isn't the way to go, but I've already made it this far, so that sucks. Because I guess I'm going to be waiting that long. But whatever. I guess hopefully it gets here faster. We'll see. So we had Emmanuel's brother over last night, and that was a lot of fun. We've been having him over fairly constant, and it's very different having like a family member over than having like a friend over, at least in my opinion, because I have a lot of like new friends, I guess. So having somebody over that's not been over a lot is kind of strange, but then like when you have a family member over, I'm just like, do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, keep yourself entertained. But they left a pull-up bar on my door frame, so you know what that means. I have to try to get up here. I'm not gonna be able to get all the way up, but I'm gonna try my best. I cannot do like a pull-up to save my life, but I will say I can feel like I've been getting a little stronger, but we haven't been going to the gym, so I don't know how I'm getting stronger if we haven't been going. But I really wanted to go this week, we just never did, so I think I need to start setting up a schedule, because Emmanuel a lot of the time works out in that apartment, right? And I don't have a lot of workout stuff in here, and I could use his stuff, but I'm like, we have a gym here. Let's use the gym. So I think I need to start just going on my own. And I would have today, but I decided to take a shower, and now I'm like, well, I don't want to get sweaty when I just took a shower. So maybe we'll start doing that next week. Who knows? But I'm going to take this down and put it in his room. Now we have to wait for the food because that did not take me very long. So I still have a while to wait. I guess while I wait, I'm gonna go ahead and do my tarot reading now instead of waiting till later. I'll just do that, and then I don't know what I'll do for the rest of the night. Probably eat and continue editing stuff, but we'll see. So I just finished eating. I ordered 3 things and I only finished 2 of them, which I already knew my stomach was definitely talking. but that's okay. I still enjoyed what I had, and that means I just have like extras for whenever. I'll probably eat it for like tomorrow. I'll probably eat it tomorrow for dinner. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I had a pretty good week. It's just been a lot of doing editing and cleaning the house and doing that kind of stuff. So really, we haven't done that much. There hasn't been really anything interesting going on. Hopefully, once it starts to get warmer, because it's supposed to be pretty warm now. Like this week, we're gonna be up in the 80s, which is really, really weird. Usually we have like some snow, but there has been no snow at all. But yeah, so if it starts getting warmer, maybe we'll get to go do some stuff. I've actually been thinking about going to the zoo, so that would be interesting. Could be pretty fun. We haven't gone to the zoo in a while, but we'll see. Hopefully there'll be some stuff that comes up. I hope that you had a good time watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!